Thank you very much, Program Director. To the Cele family in its entirety, dear comrades, colleagues, friends of Lindi, ladies and gentlemen, first allow me to greet the family of Lindi Cele and express our appreciation for the invitation to say a few words about her, given that we never had the opportunity to pay our last respects. So allow me to proceed. I first met Lindi in 2000. My name is Welile Nhlapo. I was transferred from the Department of Foreign Affairs then to the Ministry of Intelligence Services to occupy a new post that was created in a unit that was established called Presidential Support Unit in the Ministry of Intelligence Services, whose essential task was to advise and support the President, Thabo Mbeki, in his activities and programs that he had made a determination to get involved in on the continent to advance peace, security, stability, and development on the continent. Indeed, we were called together by the then Minister Lindi Sisulu, who introduced us to one another. I knew some of the people that were going to form part of this unit, except for Lindi, who I had met sometime, but it was the first time that I was in close proximity in a meeting with her. We're then planning and trying to understand the task that we've been assigned. And of course, to allocate responsibilities to all of us. Lindi ended up being our main administrator in that unit and the liaison with the office of the minister. When some of us had to be deployed in conflict zones, we relied on her support at headquarters. So when I was almost permanently based in Burundi, after being appointed as a deputy head of the African mission in Burundi, I had then made a determination when I arrived there at the African Union offices that indeed, if we have to deliver on our mandate, peacemaking and peacekeeping in that country, we needed somebody like Lindi to come and put in place systems in our office. Because I'd come to appreciate that engineers, with their belief in systems, they can adapt and ensure efficiency in the discharge of any task, particularly if you have to put system in place that will enable you to deliver on your mandate. Our head of mission at the time, Ambassador Mama Duba from the Republic of Guinea, agreed that Lindi should come and work with us. And when we invited her, she dutifully responded positively, although knowing very well that she was coming into a situation where there was a blazing war and a situation that was filled with danger. But nevertheless, she accepted to do so. And indeed, with her arrival, she put in place very efficient systems that allowed us to be able to discharge our mandate of delivering peace in Burundi. Everybody appreciated her patience, her determination to work diligently until even late, and the manner in which she related to everybody. She was indeed an asset to that peacekeeping mission of the African Union, which was the first to deliver its mandate as designed. Thanks to Lindi and her steady hand in ensuring that we can be able to do so. At a personal level, at one point I was talking to somebody about Swaziland and then mentioned the night when there was an attack by the dark forces of the racist regime and the abduction of Mrs. Cele. And when I mentioned that name, she stared at me. And a few days later, she asked me if I knew who she was to her. And indeed, I said no. I never had the honor and privilege to meet her until I got to know about her on that fateful day. She explained to me how she related to her. And she started to open up and even gave me an insight into her own upbringing. I started appreciating her more as a human being than just an efficient colleague that would depend on any time if there's a problem that had to be solved. So the last time I saw her, she was out of a job and somehow distraught. She opened up to me and explained to me some of the challenges and difficulties that she was faced with. And I rallied around some of the comrades that were working with us in Burundi in that peace process. And we tried to come to her rescue for some limited period. The Lindi I saw the last time was completely different from the bubbling Lindi that I've come to know. But that as it may be, her deeds and what we learned from her will always be with us. So I just want to say to you, your daughter did whatever was possible to make sure that the responsibility that we had of bringing about peace, security, and stability in Burundi was firmly discharged thanks to her. I would like to say to you, be proud about what your daughter has been able to do to contribute to the work that this government was doing in the continent during that particular period. Siyabonga.